Today's project is a super fun one of mine. I love Halloween and I love the like monsters and ghouls and kind of crazy things we can make. So today we're going to be making a Frankenstein. He is so adorable and he's like kind of scared but also kind of scary. So it could go either way. But this is super fun and easy project and I cannot wait to get started. So let's make our Frankenstein. Right, so just like always to get started on our project, sorry my chair is very squeaky today, you will need a piece of paper, a pencil, and if you want to outline yours with a Sharpie or a black marker, you can always bring those in. As you know, I like to draw with the Sharpie so that it's a little bit brighter for you or darker for you guys to see. So I'll be using a Sharpie for mine. You of course can use a pencil, that way you can erase if you need to. All right, so for our wacky Frankenstein that we're gonna be drawing, you're gonna start a couple spaces from the top, so about maybe 3 to 4 finger spaces. And you are going to be creating a rectangle. However, your rectangle edges are gonna be curved. So you're gonna start with just a line that comes across. And it does not have to be straight. If you notice mine even went a little uphill, that's completely fine. You're gonna come to maybe about 3 to 4 finger spaces from the bottom of your page and you're gonna do another line. All right, now instead of just making our rectangle come to a point, we're actually going to curve these edges down and we're gonna curve these edges up. So instead of coming to a point, it's coming more to a curve. And then it's just connecting those two lines together. All right, now we have the general shape of our Frankenstein. Okay, so from here, what we're gonna do next is we're going to add in his hair. So with this, you're kind of creating a wavy line because he doesn't have perfectly straight hair. So you can kind of create a wavy line all the way across from one side to the other side of that rectangle. All right, next what we're gonna do is Frankenstein is all stitched up and put together. So he actually has these little barbells that are coming out of his head. So you're gonna go just below the hairline and you're gonna make 2 lines coming out like so. Then right across from it, on the other side, you're gonna do the same thing. 2 lines coming out. All right, in order to make it look like a barbell, we are going to draw a nice oval. Okay, so you're gonna do this on both sides, a nice oval that comes a little farther than these lines. So now he has barbells coming out of his head. Okay, from here, we're gonna draw our eyes. So for the eyes, a nice big oval and another nice big oval right next to it. All right, now as far as what type of Frankenstein you're gonna build, if you want yours to look a little happier or a little scarier or whatever, that's kind of how you're gonna choose how to do your eyes. So I want mine to look kind of confused, I think. So I'm gonna put a nice big oval inside of my big oval. And I'm gonna do this on both sides. And then you're gonna be coloring these in. Now, if you haven't started coloring yet and you're still drawing, don't worry about coloring it in with your pencil. Wait until you get to the coloring part, or you can pause the video and while I'm coloring or while I'm talking to, you can catch back up by coloring yours in right away. So I'm just coloring in then those small ovals. So now he's got these nice big eyes. All right, so then from here, we're gonna do his mouth. Now I'm gonna make mine, like I said, kind of confused. So you're gonna start with a wavy line. So I start up, I go back down, and I come back up. Then you're gonna curve that around. almost like the letter C, but not quite so far. You're gonna do the same on the other side, curve that one around. And then just how you started up, down, up, now you're gonna go down, up, down, and connect back across. So almost like he's scary and confused and not sure of what's going on. All right, we're gonna add some funny teeth to ours. So almost like squares. And you can do just a couple teeth in yours. If you want to do them both on top and bottom, you can. That way it looks like he's showing his teeth too. All right, when it comes time to color, what you'll also do is you'll color in then that black area in his mouth, because we wouldn't necessarily see that because it's so dark. So you would just see his teeth here. And again, if you haven't started coloring and you're just using your pencil, you can just wait a few seconds and I will move on to the next step. Or you can pause the video to go ahead and color in your mouth as well. Now next, like I said, our Frankenstein is kind of stitched up, right? He's a monster type of thing, but he can also be a friendly monster. It just depends. But because he is often stitched up, we are going to stitch our Frankenstein as well. So up above his eye, you're going to make a kind of nice curved line like so. All right. Then you're just gonna make a couple lines right in it. And now that shows that he's stitched up. If you wanna add a couple more stitches somewhere, you can do that. That's completely up to you. I'm gonna add one more kind of above his mouth there a little as well. All right, so right now our Frankenstein head is kind of floating in the air. So we want to make sure that we are building the rest of Frankenstein, which is going to be his neck and his shoulders. So from the middle of your big Frankenstein head, you're gonna make 2 lines coming down. And then Frankenstein, because he's all built up in this monster and put together that way, he's got really, that's called broad shoulders, so really wide shoulders. So you're gonna come about 1 finger space from the end of your paper, and you're gonna make a line going all the way across until you get to about 1 finger space from the other side. And sorry guys, I'm recording my videos at school right now, so you're hearing our bells as well. All right, so then from here, you're just going to, again, make it so that it's not coming to a point, so you're gonna curve it, and you're just gonna connect it down to the bottom of the paper. And now we have Frankenstein's shoulders as well. And again, if you wanted to make a little stitch mark on his neck, that's okay. You can kind of create his shoulders however you want. We're gonna show his arms just showing just a little. So about 3 finger spaces in, you're just gonna make 1 little line there, and about 3 finger spaces from this side, 1 little line there. So then it almost looks like where his shoulders or his arms meet his body. All right, so that is how we are gonna draw our Frankenstein today. I am going to fast forward while I'm coloring. Of course, just like always, you can add some extra details into your area surrounding your main object. So your Frankenstein, you can draw some other things back here. You can just leave it how it is and just color it up. So make it look nice and pretty. I'm gonna fast forward mine while I color. And just like always too, you can use any coloring utensil. So you can use markers, you can use colored pencils, or like always, you can also use crayons. All right, so I hope you have fun drawing this. I'll check back in with you in a minute once I am done coloring mine. My cute little Frankenstein turned out like. I decided to add a little bit of shading to kind of make him look a little bit more 3-dimensional, but he looks kind of scary and scared himself. So I hope you guys had fun with this. Just like always, don't forget you should always sign your name at the bottom of your artwork. That way it shows that it's made by you, only from you. So that way we know whose it is. All right, you guys, I hope you had fun with your fun little Frankenstein, and we will see you in the next video.